Hey everybody, out here in the garage. Want to do a little video on something that I saw on Twitter about the coronavirus over there in China from one of their companies. But first, as Nathan4071 always does in his videos, he always has a beer at the very beginning. I don't have a beer. I have a Mike's Harder Lemonade, and because it's one of these big old cans, I don't have a koozie that'll fit it, but I do have my Colorado Bushcraft koozie that's meant for like regular beer glasses, but it'll fit in the bottom of this one. So if you want any good handmade in the USA quality leather gear, go check out ColoradoBushcraft.com. My buddy Mitch, his YouTube channel is Guns, Knives, and Beer. Although Disney, his dog, is the actual star of the show. Anyways, back to the actual point of this video. You'll see in the thumbnail that I used a picture of a chart that was published today by a company called Tencent. It's all one word, Tencent. And it is the second largest company that is in China. And this was actually published on their website, this particular diagram. And it was showing the deaths and infections and stuff like that with the coronavirus. But the difference is the numbers were extremely different from what the official government totals are. That, just for some examples, the total number infected, well, according to, at the time of this publishing, which was, I believe, yesterday, there was 14,400 infected in, I'm guessing, in China, with just over 300 confirmed dead from the disease itself. But with the information that the company presented and published on their website, they had 154,000 infected with over 24,500 that have been confirmed dead from the virus. And the big thing that's going on right now with this is that a lot of people are claiming that China is keeping the world in the dark, basically. Excuse me. I like my Bud Light, but I enjoy lemonade from every once and again. Digress. And because the information is so well controlled over in China, the world really doesn't know what's going on over there except for what the government tells. So people are wondering if this is actually the figures that they published originally are actually the real numbers. And it was obviously completely accidental that they would publish the real truth. It just shows that that's a very, very big difference between 14,000 and 154,000 and 324,000 dead. It's a big difference. I know I was reading also online that in one of the provinces around Wuhan, they had another, I think, 80 people infected just today and had like 8 or 9 confirmed dead. It's just, this has the very big potential to go sideways very, very fast because it's such an easily transmitted illness that it's an airborne illness that can be transmitted simply by coughing or sneezing on someone else. And that there is no vaccine, there is no cure for it. Because it is a virus, you have to treat the symptoms that come from the virus. From what I've seen, mostly people are dying from pneumonia, which is treatable in most cases. But if you have a compromised immune system, if you're elderly, if you're young, you're going to be at risk greatly with it. I know several countries have actually instituted complete bans from anybody from China, to include the U.S., Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Taiwan, ironically, and Vietnam. And of course, China is throwing a hissy fit about that, saying that they're being xenophobic, I believe is the term, by banning people and stuff like that. But it's to prevent an even greater epidemic and pandemic situation with this, since China is obviously not giving the full extent of what is going on. I'll leave a link down below to the article on the Daily Mail that I got the graphic from. And just remember, basic hand hygiene. Talk to you later.